Ever found yourself locked out of your Monzo account and wondered if there's a way back in? It's a frustrating situation, especially when you rely on it for your day-to-day finances. So, can you reopen your Monzo account? That's the question we're tackling today. Monzo, with its bright coral cards and user-friendly app, has become a popular choice for many. But sometimes, things happen. Maybe you closed your account a while ago and now regret it. Perhaps there was an issue that led to your account being closed. Whatever the reason, if you're looking to get back into the Monzo fold, you're in the right place. First, let's clarify something important. There are different reasons why your Monzo account might be closed. Understanding the reason is key to knowing whether reopening is even possible. One scenario is that you chose to close your account. Maybe you switched banks, decided you didn't need the account anymore, or simply wanted a fresh start. In this case, the process of reopening is generally more straightforward, though not always guaranteed. Another scenario is that Monzo closed your account. This is where things can get a bit more complex. Monzo might close an account for various reasons, including inactivity, suspicious activity, breaches of their terms and conditions, or if they suspect fraudulent behavior. If Monzo closed your account, reopening it can be significantly more challenging. So, let's break down what you can do in each situation. If you closed your Monzo account, the first step is to contact Monzo support. The easiest way to do this is usually through the in-app chat, even if you can't access your account. Explain your situation clearly and politely. Tell them when you closed the account and why you want to reopen it. Be prepared to answer some security questions to verify your identity. Monzo needs to be absolutely sure that you are who you say you are before they reinstate any account. This is for your protection as much as theirs. Now, here's the crucial part. Even if you closed the account yourself, Monzo isn't obligated to reopen it. They'll consider various factors, including how long ago you closed the account and your past interactions with them. They might also ask why you decided to close it in the first place. If it's been a short time since you closed your account, and you have a good reason for wanting to reopen it, your chances are generally better. However, the longer it's been, the harder it might be. Think of it like this: the more time that passes, the more likely Monzo is to consider the account dormant and potentially open to misuse. Now, let's talk about the more complicated situation, when Monzo closed your account. This is where things get trickier, and honestly, there are no guarantees. If Monzo closed your account due to inactivity, it might be easier to resolve. They might just require you to confirm your identity and make a transaction to reactivate the account. However, if the closure was due to something more serious, like suspected fraud or a breach of their terms and conditions, reopening the account becomes much more difficult, if not impossible. Monzo has a responsibility to protect its users and maintain the integrity of its platform. If they believe your account posed a risk, they're unlikely to reinstate it. In this scenario, contacting Monzo support is still your first step. Again, explain your situation clearly and calmly. Be prepared to provide any evidence or documentation that might support your case. If you believe the account was closed unfairly, explain why. However, be realistic. If Monzo has strong reasons for closing your account, they're unlikely to change their decision. They have a zero-tolerance policy for certain activities, and they won't hesitate to permanently close accounts if necessary. Regardless of the reason for the closure, there are some things you should not do. Don't try to create a new account using different details. Monzo has sophisticated systems for detecting duplicate accounts, and this will only make things worse. It could even lead to further action against you. Also, avoid harassing or threatening Monzo support staff. They're just doing their job, and being rude or aggressive won't help your case. In fact, it could have the opposite effect. Politeness and patience are key, even if you're frustrated. Another important point: if Monzo suspects criminal activity, they are legally obligated to report it to the relevant authorities. In such cases, reopening your account is probably the least of your worries. So, to summarize, can you reopen your Monzo account? Sometimes, yes. If you closed the account yourself and it hasn't been too long, there's a decent chance. If Monzo closed your account, it depends heavily on the reason. Inactivity is usually easier to resolve than suspected fraud or breaches of terms and conditions. The best approach is always to contact Monzo support directly. They are the only ones who can give you definitive answers about your specific situation. Be honest, be polite, and be prepared to provide any information they request. Remember, every case is different. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. Your chances of reopening your account depend on a variety of factors, including the reason for closure, how long ago it happened, and your overall history with Monzo. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.